Good morning, welcome to day 64 of your daily wellness, and today we are doing sage pose. So a nice twist, a slightly different one to the seated twists that we often do. So to begin with, like always, we're going to sit in a cross-legged position. Take a moment to settle into this moment. Settle into your breath, settle into your practice, your time for self-care. Notice how your body feels, maybe take a little fidget. If you're feeling some shoulder rolls or some neck work, or you want to move side to side or forwards and backwards, take a few moments to do that. Connect with what feels good for you today. And then take those fidgets and start to make them a little bit smaller as we come to this grounded seated position. So bring it all into the center, flex the feet a little, take the flesh away from the sit bones if you are struggling to sit up tall, lengthen up, chin is tucked, and then be present. Notice how your body feels. Imagine with each inhale you feel this expanding, this opening, this lift and lengthen. Each exhale you feel that firm foundation grounding you into the floor. And then we're going to slowly bring the feet so that they're a little bit closer to each other and the legs are a little bit more open, and then take them a little bit further away from you. So we're just kind of opening up this space without coming into full butterfly pose just yet. Lengthen up tall. Notice if you feel more or less grounded here than you did when the legs were in close. And then we're going to uncross the feet, bring them, the soles of the feet together, not pulling in too close, again, just finding some grounding, some length, some gentle opening of the hips. As you press the soles of the feet together, each toe coming to the back of the toe in front, the toe on the opposite foot. Feel the activation through the upper back as your shoulder blades pull together. Your chest opens forward, the chin is tucked, neck is long, shoulders are away from your ears. You can use a block to sit up on if you need to here. If you find that you're just holding on for dear life and hunching, use your block or a blanket or cushion. Good, and then from here we're going to take one leg out to the side and bring the other foot in. Again, lengthen up tall. Core active, grounding down through both the legs. So the temptation is that we'll be leaning one way or the other. Try and find that neutral point. Try and get both sit bones grounding on the floor. The foot is flexed, but the knee, we're not lifting up and hyperextending the knee. So we may have a gentle bend if that's where you're at. Both feet are flexed, spine is long. On your next exhale, start a little rotation. So this leg is over there. We're trying to rotate the upper body over your, well, I've done it on the left side, but whichever side you're on. You may want to take a little shuffle and make it so that you can feel more balanced as you look over this leg. Big inhale. As you exhale, start to walk the hands towards the feet. Now what we don't want is to reach one side and be all lopsided, so we're trying to keep both shoulders parallel, so that might mean you're only reaching the thigh or the shins. If you do reach to the toe, make sure that both shoulders are parallel to the foot. Good, and then wherever you're at, keep this front hand on the leg, foot or floor, and take it to the outside edge. With the opposite hand we're going to slide around the lower back, so we are coming into a twist now. The neck will be in line, looking wherever suits you. Then we release the hand from behind. Take a moment to just fold over. Take that fold towards the middle between both legs. Take it around over this knee. And then bend your extended leg and bring your upper body down to the floor. Coming towards animal pose. Breathe nice and deep, relaxing down. Just as far as suits you. And then use the hands to support as you bring it back up. Bring the left foot in and bring it back to your Baddha Konasana. Sitting up tall, grounding down through the feet. And then this time we take the opposite leg away. Bring the foot in. Active through the foot, but maybe a micro bend if you're feeling tension through the knee. Active through both feet, in fact, lengthen up tall. On your next exhale, we're going to start to rotate the body. If you want to have a little shift of your sit bones so that you can feel like you can get the shoulders so that they're facing over the foot. Long spine. And then slowly walk the hands a little further down. You may notice that this side has more or less space. That's normal. And then we take your front hand to the outside of the leg. The hand that's towards the back, we're going to take it round your back as we come into this twist. Release off, surrender over the foot. Bringing that surrender into the middle. Take it over to the other side of the knee. And then bend your extended leg and bring it all the way down towards animal pose. Breathing nice and deep. Use the hands to support as you bring yourself back up. And take it into staff pose. Flexing through the feet, lengthen up tall. Take the flesh away from the sit bones or sit up on a block or a cushion. Shoulders back and down, hands can rest on the thighs or on the floor at the sides. Chin is tucked. Start to feel that alignment. So if we're too far forward, you're going to feel a bit of tension, a bit of pulling. If we're too far back, you're going to be leaning back. So you really want to find that midpoint. Take a moment to find the point where you feel like you're stacked on top of your hips. Whatever that means to you, however that feels. From there, use the hands to lift up the right foot. Bring the foot in, maybe to around about the knee or just above the knee. In and up through the abdominals. Lengthen. Flex through your left leg. So coming into your sage pose. Normally here we would be rotating over the right knee. But we're actually going to go the opposite way. So you're going to have a bit more activation through the leg because you're not going to be holding the leg in. So you're going to use these muscles around the hip, all the supporting muscles. So let go of the legs. Already feel the activation through the hips, through the core. Bring the arm to the inside. Take the left hand behind, inhale up. Press the knee into the arm and the arm into the knee. So we've got a big squeeze through the legs. Inhale up. Exhale, gaze around. Keep pressing knee into the midline. Keep pressing into it with your elbow, lengthening away from the other leg, and try not to lean back. So you want to be as upright as possible. Take one more breath. And then bring the left knee up to join it. Feet hip distance apart, fold over. Take both legs out long into your staff pose. Readjust, take the flesh away or sit on your blanket or cushion. Flex the feet, sitting up tall. Feel that stacking above the hips. Use the hands to lift the left foot in. And take a moment to bring it into wherever suits you, where you can feel you can lengthen up tall. And we naturally kind of want to hold on for dear life, because it's easier than using the rest of your muscles to do this, than using your core. So, start to let go. Bring in the arm to the inside of the knee. Take the right hand behind so we lengthen up. Actively press knee into hand, hand into knee as we rotate. Trying to stay up, stacked above the hips as much as you can. One more breath. Bring it back to center, lift up the right leg as well, take them hip distance apart, fold over. Take a few deep breaths. So as you inhale, you're going to stretch out the back. Feel that nice stretching through the muscles in the upper back because we've just been using them quite intensely. And then use the hands to bring yourself onto your back. Hug your knees in and take a roll side to side. So now massaging through the muscles in the back. And the more that you hug the knees in, the more that you will get higher up on the back. And the more you take them away, the more you can move down to the lower back. And you can keep doing this, or maybe have a little roll up and down to really massage right up between the shoulder blades. And then coming onto your back, take the feet to the edges of your mat. Lift the hips up, lengthen away. Take a moment to just lift and lengthen the neck. Hands can rest on the belly. They can rest right on the belly, left on the chest. They can rest out at the sides or even up above your head. Take a moment to allow your eyes to drift closed, knees roll in together. Feel your body relax down into the floor. Every exhale, feel that sinking down through the belly, that contraction as we sink down through the chest. Feel that coming down into the mat, into the floor, your whole body sinking down. As you sink down, you release all the tension from the muscles, being supported by the floor. You can let it all go. Feeling your body grow heavy and relaxed. Make your breath audible. Listen to the exhale. Feel the heat of your exhale. All of this excessive energy, the stagnant energy, that which we don't need, let it go. Any anger, any frustrations, any resentments, any stresses and strains, any traumas, any insecurities, let them go. Focus on the sound and sensation of your breath. And visualize letting go of anything that no longer serves you, physically and mentally. So we're letting all the tension go from the body and from the mind. Start to lift the corners of the mouth in a gentle smile as you let go of all of that which was weighing you down. Feel the support of the floor, feeling the support of earth, of nature, feeling the support of your self-care. Lift the corners of the mouth a bit more into a bigger smile. And feel that smile lift up from the corners of the mouth to the corners of the eyes. Start to notice the thoughts that come. Maybe they're a little bit happier, a little bit more positive. Try to make them that way. Think of the things that you're grateful for today. Think of the things that have happened in your life that made you feel lucky or loved, to feel positive in any way. Feel this lightness, this joy moving throughout you. And you can stay here and focus on that. Or you can gently start to take a fidget through the body, keep your eyes closed, maybe you take a stretch. And in your own time and way, slowly make your way up to a seated position. Still with your eyes closed. Or when you get there, sitting up tall. And when you're ready, you can gently bat the eyelids open. So thank you for joining me. Let's see what we've got tomorrow. Getting low on cards. Okay, so we have Half Happy Baby tomorrow. So a nice hip opener. We've done this one lots of times, so we'll bring a little bit more focus to this tomorrow. To the lengthening of the spine whilst opening the hips and relaxing into it a little bit. So thank you for joining me. Namaste. And I'll see you again tomorrow for your next dose of daily wellness.